Yeah, we can be an Allosaurus. We can be Dilophosaurus, Giganotosaurus. Oh, you're right. Oh my god, Major Sinkhole. No, you're so right. I'm so tired. No, I can definitely be a Suko. You're right. Tyrannosaurus Rex. So sorry. Stream title is, Dino Time. Okay, we'll do that. Hey, T Chili, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. We could do a Serato pack. We need to get a Verima to select the. You need to opt out of the beta, Yuka. You need to go to. I'll show you right here. So if you guys own the Isle, okay, so if you look here, if you go into properties, you need to go into betas and opt into no betas. That's how you get legacy. Yeah. Yeah, none is for legacy. Poggy, do you want to do Giganotosauruses, or do you want to do hold on, do you want to do a T-Rex, or do you want to do Allosaurus? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Evelyn, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Hey, say hi.
Hello there.
What are you feeling of playing? Do you want to do Allo or Giga, or sorry, Allo, Giga, or T-Rex?
Allo would be quicker to grow.
It would be quicker to grow. Maybe we'll do that.
Because Giga and Rex would take like what, 6-7 hours.
I forgot it takes that long, but yeah.
Yeah. So Allo?
Yeah, let's do Allos. Yeah, we're doing the Isle. Let's do that. It's the power of love. How are the frames?
For me, it's pretty good. And I think you spawned right in front of me.
What? Is that you?
Yeah. Wait, which way are you running?
I don't know. I don't know where you
are.
are.
Away from me.
Oh, I see you.
I got little legs.
Yeah, this map is great. Ryan, come join us.
I want to see him go up the dam again.
Why are you running? I know, right?
My legs.
So basically, for those of you who have never seen this game before and you're like, wow, Ultra, why are you like a little tiny little dinosaur? This is the Owl. This is a dinosaur survival game. You grow as a juvenile dinosaur and you try to reach adulthood and then kill everybody else. Yeah, there's about like 73 people on the server. Hello, call. I'm not calling.
How's your ping?
My ping is 50? Wait, how do I know my ping? 45. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm at 46.
So right now we're little baby dinosaurs. We're little baby dinosaurs. we're baboos. We're not fully grown. So we're basically snack-sized tidbits right now.
We're dino nuggies.
Yeah, Quiet, have you ever heard about this game? Oh, there's also global chat, which I actually probably won't bring up because sometimes some pretty TOS stuff comes up in there.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
For a second I was like, oh, bring up global chat, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
gotta kind of.
Yeah, quiet. So quiet. If this game goes on sale, I'm gonna say for whatever the sale amount is, you will get your worth out of the game. But don't expect, like, basically when you're buying into this game, accept it at what, at where it's at, and don't expect any more updates. Like, if you take this game at face value, then go for it, but that's the thing. How I play this game more? Not really. I'm so cute! So
right.
So I'm gonna start calling, and you're gonna hate me for it, and I'm sorry. So guys, in this game, I think P is look forwards. Wait, what's the thing that locks your vision?
Locks your vision? What?
Yeah. Screenshots. I can't remember what it is. Anyways, guys, there's different like ways your dinosaur can communicate with others. There are updates, Vagabond. They're just slow. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying accept it at where it's at. Hey, Tank, thanks for the follow. So if I do my one call, that's when I press the 1 key. F10? No, not that one. It's the one where it locks your camera vision. But anyways, guys, so if I press the, can I eat Poggy? Yes, I can. If I press the 1 key, that basically gives me my 1 call, which is my loudest call in the game. My 2 call is friendly, that indicates to other players that I'm friendly. My 3 call is aggressive. And my 4 call is I submit, I give up, I need help. Like, just basically the bitch call. Yeah, it's getting darker in game, so eventually we're gonna have to use our night vision.
My screen is so dark.
I know. Friendly, you mean edible? Mm-hmm. It sounds like a bitch call, yeah. Pete, I'm surprised you weren't here for the stream for when I was first playing this game. But yeah, if anybody in chat has the Isle, you're more than welcome to hop in and play with us. I'm not sure how long. I think if we horribly die, I might swap to Power Wash Sim. We'll see. Okay. I can't deal with loss tonight. Oh, quiet. It's quiet. I have a lot of words that I can't necessarily say while I'm streaming. But this game was my bread and butter. It was. Steam, no harassing. Hey, Renicat, how you doing? It's very nighttime. I don't see any water.
Oh, we got a ways away.
You have to go east for water?
We gotta go by past swamp, I believe. Or go to swamp.
Oh, we're that far south? Oh, I didn't realize.
Bridge is to our right.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't realize we were that far south. Well, if the bridge is to our right, don't we just go due north then for water? Right?
What's up north?
North would be radio tower and stuff. Hey, Shadow Bear!
Twins would be quicker, faster.
Twins? Okay. I couldn't remember the name of Twins. I'm like, what is that place called again? What are those lakes? Yeah, yeah, guys, I'm thinking of maybe next Sunday we do a little bit of the beginning of the Sunday stream where we check out my horseback riding videos, if you guys are interested. I don't know. Steam, there's technically no rails on this server, so if you wanted to mix pack with us, you could. Okay, so this is my, hold on. This is my growth. So I am 66% grown until the next phase of adulthood. And then these are my stats up here, so. I don't GoPro, I have someone, Legacy, Ryan. So, no beta.
No thanks, I choose life.
Hey, Salberry! How are you doing? It's good to see you in here. How was SnowRunner for you today? I wanted to hop in and say hi to you, but it was like approaching that really rude period where I was gonna be starting my stream soon. So I didn't want to hop in and say hi. And then like be like, you know, like streaming like 20 minutes later. So I just lurked for a little bit, but I hope your stream went well. It's much easier with a controller. Oh, absolutely it is. I'm glad you're having a better time. Yeah, much easier. Chocolate-filled panda cookie things? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Those things are so good. Yeah, it's like, I mean, well, you can watch, but you just can't, like, hop in and say hi, because it's like, you're starting stream soon, and it just, even if you have zero intention of trying to be scuffed and, like, streaming without etiquette, like, even though you have no intention of that, it still gives people the impression that you were only there because you're starting your stream soon. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, I just rather avoid the drama. I would rather avoid the shit. So I just lurk and yeah, no, Salberry for sure. Salberry, do you happen to know, shoot, I know his name, but his name confuses me every time. It's Gloriously Royal or Glorious Royalty? It's Glow. Do you know him by chance? Quiet, if you want to do that in my stream, I give you my full blessing. You are welcome to do that. Okay. So what happened was, this is a very embarrassing story, guys. So some of you were there for the embarrassing story. Oh my god, Nat Chowda, how are you doing? It's good to see you. So essentially, I know, Pete, I know. So what happened was, I was about to start my stream. No, I started my stream, but it was on the stream starting soon screen. And I saw someone that was live that is never live when I start, right? And I was like, no way, they usually start streaming at 4 a.m. I'm streaming at 7 p.m. I'm like, I have to say hi to this person. I have to say hi. So I said hi to them, and I knew they wouldn't, you know, make a big fuss about me being in there, but they were actually just ending their stream. And they're like, hey, Ultra, I'm ending my stream right now. Uh-oh, we hitched. I hitched. Ultra, I'm ending my stream, but I'm gonna raid this amazing person. Come with me for the raid, you're gonna love them. I'm like, oh crap, my stream's already starting, but fine, so be it. So I joined them for the raid, and I'm saying hi to the person, and Glow was like, yeah, literally Salve, and Glow was saying, hey, you seem like an awesome person, I'd love to check out your stream sometime, and then that's when I realized I had bamboozled myself. Because I'm like, if they check out my stream while they're live, they're gonna see that I'm already streaming. Which is a major Twitch faux pas. You're not me on Steam anymore. Wait, what the f- Did you have a new Steam account? Ryan, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Did you remove me? What? What do you mean you don't have me on Steam anymore? Wait, hold on.
Some friend.
I'm appearing offline, so that might have been the issue.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Ryan? No, Ryan, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I was offline. No, dude, I wouldn't remove you. Yeah, so he caught me live on stream because he went to visit me. And you can watch his VOD and you can literally hear him saying, "There's no way she's live right now. This has to be a mistake. There's no way she's live." Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. Oh, there's a taco up here.
To be honest, I kind of forgot how to open up my growth screen.
Insert.
I kind of rebound it because insert is my default.
Oh. I don't know what your... It might still be insert.
Nope.
Okay, so we just hitched, and that's bad. So guys, when the game, like, freezes slightly, that means that there's someone else in the area. Which is bad. I know, right? It's other players loading in, usually. Not all the time, though. Yeah, there's a lot of PvP in this game style. The biggest thing is surviving, right? Like, eat and don't be eaten. So right now, because we're hungry, AI has spawned near us, and we're trying to find the AI. That's the, it's the full name of the dinosaur is the Psittacosaurus. But for short in this game, we just call it a taco. So when you're hungry, you eat a taco. Don't get ate. Yeah, basically the theme of this game. We're also really thirsty too.
Hats up here.
Okay. How well can you guys hear the in-game noises? As a carno, can you not just eat everything? Well, yes and no, Salberry. Some herbivores have some pretty solid defenses. And some other carnivores can definitely kill you too. I think, no, there's grows on the server. It's a Sura.
Sura 5.
Sura 5. Act like a dinosaur, Redeem. Get out of here. Where's the closest water to us? We might have to... Crap.
East.
Okay. We were the...
My second account is coming to bite. Will you see me coming? Who knows? Schrodinger's Dilo.
Stop it. They are in the game, but they're not a default... Oh, shit.
Oh shit, what?
There's a footprint here? I don't know if it was ours or not.
I see no footprint.
Oh, shining. I don't know.
Is it rock?
Eat one bean busa? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see the footprint now. I'm following it.
They
Small.
do have tall boy dinosaurs, but they're, kind of locked in the game. It's only if the server spawns you in as one. Okay, we have a Bean Boozle redemption. Oh, it's a no-grow one? Okay. We were the Myosauruses, Miyuka. Okay, so this one is birthday cake or dirty dishwasher again. And it's always dirty dishwasher. I don't think I've ever tasted birthday cake.
Raptor.
It's dishwasher. I know inside and out what the dishwasher tastes like. No, and I hate it.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
I heard a raptor in front of us.
You heard a raptor. How big is the raptor?
It's bark, not a little yip.
Oh shit. Okay. Zamzam, you're toxic. Oh my god.
Yeah, the water's in the canyon.
Is Canyon East?
Mm-hmm.
So guys, if I turn night vision off in game, this is what you see. So it's nighttime, I have to have night vision on. Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh. Where am I running to? I think we're going to Canyon. We need water. Oh, I heard the raptor.
The name I'm
I
seeing
think
a
they
lot.
had better vision than us, Jesus, but I don't think dinosaurs really had night vision. So the with dinosaurs, you can actually do a scan of their brains and see how well developed the ocular portion of their brain was. Basically, the portion of the brain that's responsible for sight. And it really wasn't that big. It really wasn't that big. So they were able to see decently, but I don't think they're anything close to the carnivores, the nighttime carnivores that we have nowadays. Occipital lobe. Yes, sorry. That's the proper word. Thank you.
I keep avoiding bushes as if I'm playing
Oh,
Tarkov.
oh, oh, I see water. Science high five. If you had told me 3 hours ago that I would be playing the Isle, I would be telling you guys bullshit. Like, actually. Okay. Now, Chad, are you gonna join us? I feel like you can, unless you have both copies of the... Oh, there's a cliff here. Oh, okay. No, Shadow's like, no, I don't touch Legacy anymore. Oh. Dart? That is a very fair point. That is a very fair point. That's fair now, Shadow. That's fine. Fair. Do they have plans to update this game? So here's the thing. Okay. I'm dead! No! You'll never have me! You'll never have me! Okay. Well, shit. I might have committed Sudoku. I was gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Did I just run up a cliff? Yeah, because they were gonna kill me anyway, so I might as well, like, body deny. Okay, let's try one more time. If this doesn't work out well, we're gonna swap to Power Wash Sim, because I can't deal with this. So Cellberry, it's a very, very complicated question. Is that basically rage quitting? Maybe. So, Salberry, the version of the game that we are playing currently right now is never going to be updated ever again. This is the version of the game that they have dismissed. And they have a new version of the game. It's called Evrima. And Allosaurus takes about, oh shoot, Allosaurus is 3 hours, I think?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Allosaurus is 3 hours to be fully grown. So they have a new version of the game, it's called Evrima, and they've drastically changed the mechanics of the game. They've reduced the number of dinosaurs within the game, and I've played Evrima, and until they add more content and or change the map, I have very little interest in playing it. The Isle? I know. Part-time triggered. I'm like shocked that I'm playing this right now. Moose, get out of here. That's toxic. Moose, how's your home going? But that's the point, Salberry. That's the point. If you get to max growth and you get killed, in my opinion, get good. You know, like, look at why you died and learn from those mistakes. So, Salberry, the Allosaurus takes 3 hours to grow, but that's actually one of the shorter growth times. If you choose to be a Shatungosaurus, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a Giganotosaurus, those take anywhere between 6 to 7 hours to grow. So, a 3 hour growth time is pretty quick compared to that. One of the dinosaurs we normally play as is the Dilophosaurus. The Dilophosaurus is a bit of a meme dinosaur in this game. The Dilophosaurus does a lot of bleed damage, and I can essentially, even though it's a tiny little dinosaur, I can kill a T-Rex or a Giganotosaurus as a Dilophosaurus, which upsets a lot of people when you do that. Hey, Lord Zach, have a good night. We'll catch you later. Oh, I do that, Cellberry.
We did it a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't we used to get hunted because we did that so much?
Did we used to get what?
Hunted?
Oh, we got hate because we started shit-talking in the servers. That's why. Because we would kill a T-Rex as the Dilophosaurus, and we would go, haha, imagine dying to Dilos, and then we would upset Sorry, when I say we, I mean me. A lot of people would get pretty upset in the servers because of that. So we don't talk in Global Shout anymore. Where are you? Vander, how you doing? Oh my goodness, it's a sub baby. Vander, thank you for being here for 9 months. I appreciate you.
It's been Neevna month. I'm nesting you can't kill me.
Captain Napkins, we're absolutely playing Legacy. How you doing? Vander, come play with us. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't know how dedicated and determined I am to play this tonight. I'm like, yeah, I'm down for playing dinosaurs, but how much of a masochist am I? Salberry, so tell me a little bit more about your SnowRunner stream tonight. I know, Steam, I know, but once we did it, I loved it. I loved it so much. Yeah, sorry. Do we have a mod in chat? Do we have any mods?
What do you need?
A poll. Because we haven't had because we haven't had enough polls tonight. That's why. Hi, Space. How you? Can we do a poll about whether or not for next Sunday, if we want to do a horseback riding stream where I show you guys horseback riding videos of my riding career? Lots of mud. Lots of spider treeing? No. Spider winching. Spider winching. Do you call it spider tree? I love that. Oh my god, I love that so much, actually. Went to a Russian map. Oh, nice. Pull up. Alright, guys, yeah, this is for next Sunday. If you guys want to see some videos of me horseback riding, we'll do that next Sunday. It won't be the whole stream, it'll maybe just be the beginning. But if you guys are interested in that, we can do that. Hey, Pete, have you caught Salberry's stream? Salrunner? Literally.
Oh, the little leg twitch.
Yeah, if we die again, we're swapping to power wash them.
What?
No, we are.
Lame.
I like feeling motion sick, though, and throwing up at the end of stream.
No. That was so much torture.
More like Mudwalker, I know, right? Hey, Jesus the Bearcat, thanks for the lyric, I appreciate you. Have a good one, Steam. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. What is up with... Do you guys just want me to wear glasses all the time? Yeah, Mood, if anytime you want a clip posted, just Let's face no.
Yeah.
I think we'll do Poggy. Are you down for SnowRunner this Wednesday?
Yeah, I already told the manager.
Okay, we're gonna do SnowRunner this Wednesday then. Circular frames are legit. Hey. Wyatt, how are you liking streaming, by the way? I'd love to... I don't get to really chat with you one-on-one, but I would love to hear from you how you're enjoying... Oh, yes, okay, we'll do some horseback riding videos. By the way, guys, I'm starting up riding again, so I'll be riding on Wednesday and Thursday this week.
Oh, cool.
So if you don't hear from me, the horse killed me. I laugh, but I'm also kind of like 1% serious.
Get thrown off by the asshole again.
Yeah. I don't think I could ever stream the riding just because I would need to get permission from the riding club to stream. Because of Twitch rules, you need to get permission. And at the same time, my instructor yells at me a lot. So I would instantly dox myself the moment she yells at me for doing something wrong and calls my name. So, GoPro riding stream. Well, what we actually do, Salberry, is I have a fantastic videographer who takes videos of my riding lessons. And the horse fiddle. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I do a lot of horseback riding. Or I did. I don't ride as much now, but what kind of riding? I ride English style, and I do a lot of... I did do a lot of jumping back in the day, but because I don't ride consistently anymore, I don't have the athleticism to do as much jumping as I used to. Yes, English riding is a style. So, Salberry, there's Spanish, Western, and English style riding, I believe. You didn't know that? The saddles and the tack and the ways that you ride the horse are very different. Yeah, there's Spanish riding too. There's actually a very distinct saddle for Spanish riding. Yeah, the saddles are all different. Mood, I don't know what you mean by the pommel. Sorry, do you mean the oh shit handle?
Oh.
Salberry, that's the oh shit handle. That's what you hold. That's what you hold on to when you're about to die.
Or when you go into 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, there you go. Do you guys want to see a quick tidbit of me in one of my riding competitions? Do you guys want to see that? Wait, you have a bad habit of riding Western style but with a short English stirrup? That's interesting and quirky. Oh, there's water here. Is this twins? Are we gonna die? You do those crazy horse riding tricks like backflips and such? Oh, that's called vaulting. I can't do that, no. That takes a special type of horse and saddle to do vaulting. Oh, jump saddles are so comfortable. They feel like you're sitting in a couch. Especially at really nice, expensive ones. They feel like a cloud. Here, I'm gonna stop here in game. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Me riding in a competition. Let's see here.
Can you crouch and not sit?
Really? Why?
Growl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. We're gonna die. Where do I keep my videos again? Where are my folders in my computer? Writing? That sounds promising. Frisians are gorgeous, yes. Racing around barrels and then jumping off and back on again? Racing around barrels is Western riding, but jumping off and coming back on again is typically vaulting, yeah. Careful, we got wicked reflection with those glasses. Don't worry, I'll skip all the hentai. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my stream briefly, just 2 seconds, guys. I mean, you can still hear me, but my actual audio is muted. Oh, this is so cute! No, I'll show you guys. Do I actually have a competition I can show you guys? Wait. Videos are these? Like, trying to remember where these videos are from. Huh. 'Cause I get yelled at a lot when I ride. So I'm trying to like, I know my instructor just like flat out yells my name when I ride horses, so I just want to make sure that I'm not showing you guys a video where that's happening. What do you have here? Oh, these are loud videos, man. Okay, so this is one of the competitions where I won champion in. And the volume's turned off, so you don't hear anyone yelling my name. So this was a Arabian that I used to ride. His name was Shami. It's pretty cute. His show name was Simply Charming. Have a good night, Space. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Sorry you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better soon. But basically, this is a jumpers competition. You try to go through the jumps as fast as you can. Through the order of jumps and not knock any of the rails. So right now, I'm just doing my, like, clear round. So this isn't actually the round where I get judged. This is basically the round that allows me to go into the fast jumping round, if that makes sense. Hey, welcome back, Numbers and Letters. I appreciate you. But yeah, Shami was amazing, and I loved him a lot. Unfortunately, he was actually pretty old when I rode him. In this competition, he was 28 years old. So he passed away a few years after we competed together. Is this cricket? No, this is show jumping. But riding takes a lot of skills. It's hard. It's not easy. And this is when I was actually really, really fit and good at riding. And I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, Shami, I actually cried so hard when he passed away. He's not a small horse. He's not actually that small. He's, anyways, that's a little tidbit about what I can show next Sunday. Okay, let's go. Shami was a small horse, but he wasn't a pony. You would ruin your back for sure. My back is already ruined. You're allowed to do whatever you want, Yuka, as long as it's safe. Yeah, as long as whatever you're doing is safe, it all goes. It all flies. Okay, how many things do I have? I have a lot of things open right now. Hold on. Is that? Is that? Close that. And we'll... Yeah, dressage is more fine control of the movements of the horse, whereas jumpers, they don't care how you get over the jump or what you do to get over the jump. As long as you get over the jumps and you go over them the fastest, that's all that matters. game is so pretty. I saw the South Park episode with dressage, and it involved very minimal just dressage in it. Cobs are so cute. The little pony that I used to ride, he was like a half cob. Hey, 57, thank you. Just gotta winch the horse out of the mud. Where's the water? I don't know if that was a hitch or not. Clydesdales are great. Arabians are small and crappy. Oh, quiet. Azov always wins. 100%. 100%. Red Dead is actually very good at depicting horseback riding, by the way. Red Dead even has, like, I know you guys won't really know this, but Red Dead has, like, flying lead changes. Which is essentially, like, depending on whether a horse is going clockwise or counterclockwise, they put a certain foot forward versus the other. And I have never seen another game that actually incorporated flying lead changes into it. Oh, I was shocked. Yeah. Clydesdales are sweethearts. I see the water now. How close are we to growing? 74%. Oh, RDO Online is great. It's so much fun. No alt turn in the server, right? No. I don't even want to talk about that Scourge. Do I play SnowRunner? Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna play it on Wednesday. I don't even want to talk about RDO Online and the lack of love from Rockstar. Mm-hmm. Oh, we are twins, hey? That's scary. Oh. Yeah, doing the alpha a little bit, Mike, until I die again. Oh, it's still, yeah, it is still muted. Thank you. Sorry.
Where's that oral? Hungry.
Tell you in a second. Yuka's this way. Let's head to Yuka.
I think he's across the water.
No, he looks like he's on our side. I typically only play with SnowRunner people that I have a very long rapport with, so. This is normal. This is Legacy V3. Oh, Pete, it's great. Pete, you've seen this game before, right? How was my week? It was actually okay. Thank you for asking, DC Mitch. I hope your week is good too.
Called it. Yuka's across the Lion Bridge. He's on the other side.
Hmm. There's a party of random Sharptooth over here? That's scary. Or less trust? Oh, that's good, DC Mitch. That's good. Clearly they are competent at their job then. So 57, I just answered your question. I'm not sure if you heard it though. So I typically only play SnowRunner with people that I have a long time gaming relationship with, because that game requires a lot of coordination and communication, and it is very, very difficult to play that game with people that I have not played a lot of games with. Yeah. It's an Ava, right?
It was to our left. I don't know why you headed this way.
I heard it to the right.
No, I heard it in front of us. Now I heard it to my right.
Once worked with you for part? Okay, okay. Okay, so there's a lot of like terminology for this game, a lot of like nicknames. So Ava refers to Avaceratops, which is another AI in this game that provides food for carnivores. Oh, Jesus.
There's the GB Raptor
Yeah.
right.
So essentially in this game, you have to be careful when AI spawns around you. Oh, there's two Avas. That's why you heard it to the left. When AI spawns around you, that indicates that someone is hungry. Now, if you have low hunger, it probably spawned because of you. But if you don't have low hunger, that means something else spawned it. Which means there's also a very hungry dinosaur near you. On the other hand, you also have to be careful because the... Is that a log or a dinosaur? You have to be careful because the Avaceratops is pretty loud and makes noises. I'm gonna go this way because I don't know if that's a log or dinosaur and I want to find out. It's probably a log, knowing this game. Hey, Jesus the Bearcat, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Catch you later.
To my all-time favorite Canadian streamer.
What the heck? Mike, thank you so much for the $25 donation. That was super sweet of you. Holy guacamole, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, that was a log, so I was right. Yeah, if anything spawns behind you, it's usually you. If something spawns in front of you, it's probably Bad News Bears. Yeah. Does it say how many are on the map? Yeah, it does. 70 people on the map right now. You consider an accidental now? Maybe a suicidal cliff dive? Sure. Dude, I hate Avas.
So bloody fast.
It's a very large map, yes.
Two bites in. 3 bites in.
It's too fast.
Are you ambushing?
No. I don't have any stam. Get him.
Hitched.
Oh, that's great. We're by the beach, so maybe it's another juvie dinosaur?
Almost bit me.
Almost. I didn't, though. That's dead. We feast for days, boys.
I hunt and I provide.
the accident counters, I threw myself off a cliff, so that's one. It's relevant to whatever game we're playing. Crashing your car, dying, throwing yourself off a cliff.
Sweet, sweet nibbles.
Wyatt, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Lack of fashionable neckties for the dinosaurs. I agree. I agree. Jenny, can we get a quick shout out here for Quiet on his way out? I'd appreciate that. Purposeful accident. Sure. Oh god, I still taste the dirty dishwasher bean boozle. Alright guys, I have to run to the washroom, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. So we're back. Thanks for waiting.
I'm back.
Thank you. So guys, I shouldn't order food, right? I shouldn't, like, order McDonald's or pizza, right? Someone told me no.
As long as Dunk gets his apple pies.
Ed, Dunk's not even getting apple pies.
You wake up with the apple. What the fuck?
What?
You don't see that?
Hey, what?
Our death right there behind us?
Oh god, that's a big dinosaur!
It's an acro.
Boogie! Let's go! Yeah, sounds good, Salberry. Thank you so much. If we could also get a quick shout out here with Salberry, that'd be great. Salberry is a lovely, super cute streamer. She also plays a lot of SnowRunner. She plays a variety of other games. Guys, definitely go and check her out. If you are interested in seeing another, like, fantastically gorgeous streamer also playing SnowRunner. He's not gonna get me, no. We're running. Don't order McDumpster food. Okay, what should I order then? What should I order?
Am I being assigned here?
Also, guys, by the way, we've added some new items on our throne wish list. So I'll show you guys. This is really important. This is really important stuff. I have to go to a tree to crouch, though. Hold on. Oh my god, I can't believe that Acro didn't see us. Chinese takeaway? Ugh. I love Chinese food, but I like homemade Chinese food better. As someone who grew up with Chinese food, it is very hard to eat fast food Chinese food.
I am one of a bush.
Bush?
Is a bush.
You one with bush? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Do you have an empanada place? I don't think so. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna show you guys this message real quick here, okay? I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. So we have a throne page. We have a throne page, and this is what it looks like. And essentially, like, if you guys want to gift me anything from it, it's totally anonymous, doesn't share my address, which is great, right? But anyways, I added this to the wish list, which is like a cute little tunnel tube thing for Pippa. But like, if you read here, why am I asking for this? Because Pippa took a fat poo in her other tunnel and it was unsalvageable. She took the biggest poo I have ever seen in my life in her other tunnel. Like, I'm convinced it was at least 1/4 of my cat's body weight. And then she tried to bury it, but you can't bury it because it's in a tunnel. So she proceeded to spin the tunnel around and create this poo vortex within the tunnel. And there was literally, the thing was so filled with poo that Duncan walked up to me and he's like, I'm gonna throw this out. He's like, I can't. He's like, I can't. I cannot. Anyways, so hey, if anyone's interested in purchasing this cute little tunnel for Pippa, I'm sure she'd appreciate you guys, because she doesn't have a tunnel right now, because she went and defecated and ruined the other one. So, anyways, that's my TED Talk. No, it was unsalvageable. The whole thing was poo. The whole thing was poo. Cats are great, yeah. So we've gotten a little bit bigger. Dark tunnels also make you poo?
Unfortunately, since we took too long here, we might have to go back to Twins to get water.
I think we can make it.
Or we could turn around and head to Swamp Pond.
Go to swamp.
You know Swamp?
Yeah, let's go to swamp.
Sure. Just follow the beach. Types of beach.
Twins has an Acrocanthosaurus. I don't want to go back there. I hate it when I poo in a vortex. Same. So just to clarify to you guys, Poggy and I are little baboo dinosaurs right now. We're little baboos. We're small. That means anything and everything will kill us right now. Wait, what am I ordering from Uber Eats though? Guys, I need help. It's 10:30. I don't even know what places are open right now. Hold on, I'm gonna hide in this bush. This is hiding. That's hiding.
Nice bush.
I need snackaroonies. Tacos?
Taco?
I could maybe do tacos.
Oh no.
Y'all are what? Okay, so what do we have here? A&W? A&W burgers? McDonald's? Sushi? I don't want Subway. Papa John's Pizza? To do... Denny's is disgusting. Denny's gives me constipation. We are not ordering from Denny's. Denny's is like the opposite of being able to poo yourself silly. It's lack of poo. Moving on. Hi guys. My stream's rated 18 plus, by the way. That's kind of it. So sushi, pizza, or burgers. Waffle House? We don't have Waffle House in Canada. I'm kind of feeling A&W. Yeah, Teen Burger is pretty good. Do we want to do another poll? Do you guys want to dictate my entire life? For polls. I'm feeling A&W, honest to God. Here, I can do it real quick, Denny. What should I order? Question mark. A&W, pizza, sushi. I hope you guys vote for A&W because I kind of want that. I could decide for myself, but then I wouldn't be such an indecisive person. But yelling suggestions at me is more fun. Yuka, across the land bridge. Oh shit, you're so far in there. Yeah, you're being stalked. Oh, bye, Yuka. It's good knowing you. As a cop, don't you get called to the Waffle House like all the time anyways, regardless? We don't have Waffle House here in Canada, but I hitched.
Same. Please be juvie.
I know, right? Far better chain than in the US. Oh, is it actually, Pete? What makes it better in Canada than in the States? Did not know that. Okay, we're close to growing. We're close to growing. They don't have good quality reputation. Oh. One day I'm gonna go to a Waffle House in the States and some absolute garbage is gonna go down and the cops are gonna be called and then Tanner's gonna show up. And he's gonna be like, Ultra?
Something on the beach over there.
It looks small though, right?
It does. Then again, we are far away.
A&W, let's go. Ferda boys, A&W, let's go. Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna order some A&W real quick then. Just hold on. A&W. Give me some of that burgers. Teen burger combo. That sounds pretty good. What else do they have? What other combos do they have? Teen burger? Did we go teen burger? Cheddar bacon uncle burger looks pretty good though too.
Oh, stop.
I think we should go teen burger combo. Onion rings? I think so. Onion rings. Let's go, boys. Onion rings are poutine. And then for a drink, I'm just gonna order 1% milk. Chat's like, people are ready to unfollow me right now. I'll do root beer. Do poutine, but we get poutine all the time here. I'm gonna go onion rings. Dipping sauces. Since when does A&W have dipping sauces? Jalapeno ranch? Honey mustard. Oh, yes, please. Honey mustard. Okay. Am I making you guys hungry? I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna order this right now. Oh, they have apple pies. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm paying so much to have A&W delivered to me right now. What the heck? Okay. I'm gonna give them a 20% tip because gas is so much expensive. It's way too expensive right now.
We need to get this one fast because
I know.
Maybe?
There's something small on the beach. I think it's small. Is it smaller than us, though? That's the question.
It looks like a carno.
Do we want to kill it?
No. Ow.
No? Why not?
Because that was my first tick of damage from water.
Oh.
Never mind. It wasn't.
Closest thing to us, then, is not swamp, but, I don't remember the name of it.
Ow.
Oh, it's the Velo! Jesus.
That's what it was.
Fuck.
That might be a raptor.
It looks like another aloe.
Oh, it's another aloe. With those grabby hands.
Little anchor, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna go this way. Who here in chat has Beast of Bermuda? By the way. I want to play Beasts of Bermuda again, but I kind of want to play with more people.
I honestly kind of miss it. Just not the AFK growing.
Yeah. We might die.
How much stamina you got?
None.
I got half. So long, sucker. The tree.
Hey, that guy. It's going alright. How are you?
Another tree.
Hobbyist, boxer, freight handler. Oh, I didn't know about that. I bet you, Mood. That's really cool. Okay, A&W is on the way. Oh, I'm so hungry now. Ugh. You're gonna die. That's a Velo. I think we can reach it. It's just gonna be dicey. Hey, Pete, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Stay away from Leonardo DiCaprio. This actually came out way before Day of Dragons, that guy. But yeah, it's a survival game. It has dinosaurs. Probably a similar concept. Hey, Coastal. How are you? I miss you. You missed Pippa getting a churro. Oh, he totally missed it. Wow, I am so hungry right now. Yeah, that was a true brought to you by Yuka. Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a big question here. How does everyone feel about olives? How do we feel about olives? He looks very happy.
What brought this question on?
I don't know. I love olives, that's why.
I eat them on pizza.
I love them. You've never tried olives, Joe? No way.
I'm too hungry.
Celine, share your story. Green or black? Just in general, olives. Do what you want with that generalization. Alright, well, anyways, guys, Coastal's getting banned from the stream and the Discord, so everybody say bye to Coastal. Bye, Coastal. We'll see you later. Stream Raiders is good to go. That's the river, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See? I knew where I was going. Vander, why are you spelling it like that? Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? I feel like we're gonna die here. We're definitely gonna die. You worked in a pizza chain place. A regional manager visited the store. Big fella. He walked up to the make table, grabbed a handful of black olives, shoved them in his mouth, and with that mouthful olives went, tastes like beer. What pizza chain is this? You gotta tell us what pizza chain it was now. Who dies first? Me, 100%. Oh, Binkenstein, it's lovely. Little Caesars? No, it wasn't. Oh no. Yuka's still alive. I'm pretty proud of Yuka for not dying. Do we want to make our way over to him?
Yeah. On our way there, we should be able to grow.
Okay. Joe, of course. Joe, you saw my message in Discord, right? Oh, that's the compass, Tiffany. So if I sniff, so my dinosaur can smell. So if I hold Q. He can smell. And when he smells, the compass comes up. And so south, west, north, east, south. That just helps give me directions. Huh?
When you sniff, you want to be walking.
Yeah. Hey, 57, welcome back. Yeah, sounds good, Coastal. Little snooters, I know. That's not how compasses work. Jeff Kidden, I don't know what you're talking about. When the air, a compass appears in front of me, so I don't know what's wrong with you.
I know, it's like, for me, I already know I'm pointing north.
Huh? A magnetic nose? Exactly. See? Chili knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't show up for you guys when you sniff IRL? I don't even understand why people even get lost. All you have to do is in nature, a compass appears before you. Oh, my nose hurts now. We should head towards that Oro. Long stream? It's not even been 3 hours. 38 years orienteering? Well, clearly you've been orienteering wrong. 2 hours and 44 minutes.
I'm waiting for the Oro to make a sound.
Here. Somewhere here? I heard it. Here, got it. Yeah, dead. I just using your nose instead of the weird magnetic needle. I know. I don't know why you were ever using it to begin with. Sorry, Poggy?
We're synced.
Ooh. Not on my screen, but...
a little bit off.
I only hate pickles when Ultra's looking. Do you like pickles outside of me watching? What do you mean? Oh, I think Yuka hit... No, Yuka's still here. Okay, let's go to him. Okay, I am 95% grown through the juvenile phase, and in 5% growth, we will be able to grow into an adult, which is pretty cool.
And be faster.
So whenever you guys go, Ultrasaurus, what game did you play before sim games? This one. Literally this one. I played this game for probably a year and a half straight. And before that I played World of Warcraft. But yeah, this game does share a special place in my heart. I am a listed content creator with this game. And it's interesting.
So many minutes.
Is there an Ultrasaurus in this game? No, there's not, but the closest thing that you're gonna get to an Ultrasaurus is the Puertosaurus, I believe. Puertosaurus is the big tall sauropod in this game. I do, Hobbit, I know. Yeah. Also, no one answered me if anyone had Beast of Bermuda in chat, so I feel like no one does. Hey, chat! Who has a game that I also very much enjoy? Crickets. Oh, okay then. Vandersar, when did you get B.O.B.? Did I know that? Am I a bad friend? No one was willing to admit it. I know. Beasts of Bermuda. It's another dinosaur survival game. How's B.O.B.? They're updating it frequently. But it's... I don't know. Danny definitely hasn't. Yeah.
What happened to 8-Bit?
Dude, I know, right? He changed his name. That's why I was freaking out at the beginning of stream. I was like, wait, who is a 3_bean_hobbit who subbed to me for 37 months? By the way, guys, for those of you who are into DCS, what plane do you want to see me flying on Tuesday? Relurk, welcome. Ooh, excuse me. F-14. A-10. Oh! My AMW is almost ready. Oh, I really want onion rings. Oh, I love food way too much.
Please stop.
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to go out there and make ramen.
One that goes whoosh. Finkenstein, thank you for your contribution to stream.
Oh, guess what me and my brother found? Town.
Honestly, I'm kind of down for the Apache. If the Apache goes on sale, I might just buy it. You had to mute? Oh, that's totally fine, Yuka. Dude, you're still alive. I'm surprised. I think Yuka's actually more fully grown than us. One that doesn't go crash? Well, that's none of them. What time is it in game? It is almost midnight in game. I'm surprised you're alive, Yuka. You've outlasted all of us. No, we died, Yuka. We died. I'm pretty sure you're bigger than us. Wait, no.
He joined in. No, he joined in the second.
Oh, he
time.
joined after.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We are a little bit bigger. That's a question that has people saying the names of aircraft. What I'm going to fly next for the DCS stream on Tuesday. It's none of them when you're piloting. I know. I'm aware. Ooh, Crackle Jacks, what are you gonna eat? AV8B? What is that? I don't think anyone's ever suggested that to me. The Harrier. Oh, that's a helicopter, right?
The Harrier?
Yeah.
The jet.
Jet. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a dinosaur dungeon, dude. Yeah. We're Allosaurus tonight. Oh, for sure. So you can't fly? Do you always work every Tuesday, Tanner? Got a Harrier till she do it.
Yeah, it's that jet that Dunk likes to fly, a big one.
Actually, I think someone else was suggesting the Harrier for me too. That might have been Tricky Tricker.
Maybe.
Oh, Gilby, sounds good. Holy moly, sorry guys. Tired. Okay, can almost grow. We are at 99% growth. Chinook for the win. Is that a helicopter?
It is. Think of the cargo bob off of GTA. That's a Chinook.
Harrier up. He's here. Yuka, you live. Oh, good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
Been too long.
Let's head, south so we can die. I kind of want to go to, oh man, I don't remember the name of the ponds anymore.
What pond do you want to go to? Direction?
It's on the far east side of the map. It's north of Herbie Hill. Yuka, are you hungry?
Where's the Herbie Hill? I know a pond
It's
is
south of Secret.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name anymore, though. Kind of weird. There we go. Oh, I see what you're saying, Tanner. So it's like, so is it like every 2 weeks you can join us then, sort of thing? Wait, he grew? Oh, I can grow too.
Bigger than
Okay,
you.
guys, I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna grow. We're gonna be big chonky right now. Ready?
I've always been like 2 seconds bigger.
Ready? Oh, big boy. I regret getting something to eat. Same. Hidden lake? No, that's not it. Big chunky boy, I know. Apparently you scared the crap out of Yuka because of your adult steps. Oh, this game is so much fun. Okay, Taco's over here. Oh, Mr. X-Man, it's a completely different game, that's why. Hey, Irish Gang, good morning. How are you? That's right here. Oh, I can't turn around. Oh. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, it's gone. Wait, no, hold on. It's still nibblies.
Yeah, you can continue eating it
Yeah.
until you're 100%.
I just can't see where... If you can find it, finish it. Oh my goodness, Helgato! Thank you so much for the raid! Elgato, we're playing a dinosaur survival game tonight. This is very, very different from DCS. But welcome, Raiders. It's so good to see you. If we can get a quick shout out for Elgato, that would be great. Guys, Helgato is a lovely, lovely streamer who is an actual Apache helicopter pilot IRL. And he also flies the Apache helicopter in DCS. So if you're looking for some pointers, looking to improve on your helicopter flying in-game, check out his stream, go and say hi. He is fantastic. My Uber Eats just got here, so I am going to be right back really, really quickly. I'm just going to go and grab my food, and I'll be back. But Helgato, thank you so much for coming in here. I really, really do appreciate you being in here. Yeah, he's an actual military helicopter pilot. Go and send him a follow. He's super cool. But yeah, guys, be right back. I will literally be like 15 seconds. Are back. So in the time I went bareback, I left my condo and I got my Uber Eats and I ate an entire hamburger and a back.
Damn.
I'm basically an anaconda, by the way, for all intents and purposes. Elgato, how was your stream? It's really good to have you in here. You're almost a speedy boy. Is it almost daytime yet? No. Dude, we need to eat.
You need to eat.
Who was the one that fell after Coastal? That was Ryan. Yeah? What did you do? I could see you were shooting people down. It's something to do with the weapon systems, I think, right? Have a good one, DC Mitch. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Some more Apache. Awesome. Helgato, I've got a really funny story for you. I've got a really funny story. So, I primarily wasn't... Hi, Pippa. Any? I primarily was an Isle streamer. So the game we're playing right now is called The Isle. So I mostly did dinosaur streams. Pippa, no. I mostly did dinosaur streams before I delved into sim games. And so I met a user on Twitch through streaming dinosaur games years ago. And this same person last week was like, wow, you're streaming DCS? That's super cool. Like, awesome, good for you. And they sent me a very panicked DM. I think it was yesterday. They're like, Ultra, oh my god, there's an actual Apache helicopter. His name's Helgato, and he's streaming with sweet chili sauce. And they wanna fly helicopters with you. And he was literally like freaking out. He was literally losing his mind.
Ultra.
And
go on me.
okay. He's losing his mind, and he's like taking screenshots and like sending me stream links, and I'm like, dude, I know. I'm like, I at the very least, I've spoken to Helgato. I haven't gotten the opportunity to check out Sweet Chili Sauce yet, but it was just so funny that he was so excited about the collab. Hey, Carl, thank you so much for subbing in. Oh my god, a tier 3. For 8 months, Carl, thank you so much for your support. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm like hiccuping. Thank you. You are amazing. Oh, I'm hiccuping. Hey, Yuka grew. There you go. Okay, let's just keep heading east. So right now, guys, it's 5:30 in the morning in game, so it should be daylight pretty soon, but not yet. Carl, how you doing? When is the Ultra Trains Helgato on Apache stream? It would be the opposite, Tiffany. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, seriously, Helgato, hopefully, I'm usually kind of either sleeping or busy in the morning, afternoon, so I hope I can catch Sweet Chili Sauce's stream sometime soon. You stream a little bit later, so I am able to catch your streams more consistently. But yeah, no, Helgato, like, the crisscross between streams, between my dinosaur streams and DCS was just, like, so lovely. Alright, guys, so it's definitely daytime now. And I'm warning you guys who are playing with me, I'm gonna do some calls, and then we're gonna run. Hold on, we're gonna wait for the ad to finish, though, first. Oh! I don't know what I said! Probably something along the lines of, I really hope I can catch Sweet Chili Sauce's stream sometime soon. She's usually streaming when I'm either asleep or busy at work, but hopefully one of these days I'll have, like, some time in the morning where I can hang out. Oh my goodness, Venusaur! Thank you so much for gifting that to Helgato! That's super sweet! Oh, I believe it, Helgato! I believe it! I don't doubt that for a second. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make some calls in games, so beware, guys. I'm gonna be alerting the neighborhood to our presence. So I showed you guys our 1 call, 2 call, 3 call, 4 call as a juvenile, but I'm going to show you guys what this is like as an adult. So my 1 call is my broadcast. This is my loudest call in game. 2 call is friendly. 3 call is aggressive. And 4 call is I'm scared, I give up, I'm a little bitch. Anyways, we gotta leave the area now because we made way too much noise. We gotta go.
And our little F call.
Oh, F call, right.
Big hitch.
That 3 call could almost be a channel reward. Nope. Nope, nope. Is that an Ava? Yeah.
Ava.
Oh, Jeff Kitten, I'm sorry.
Listen.
Kill Dead Red Ted. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome. He's super into Jurassic Park. Yeah, this is a super cool game. It's definitely very much in development right now. So what I'm playing right now, this is actually not the current branch of the game. This is the old branch of the game. So the current branch is definitely a little bit different, but it's really cool. It's very, very realistic in terms of like the dinosaurs and their movements and everything. What do you think they look like? Yeah. Ooh, snackies. Yuka, do you need food?
He ate it.
Oh.
I like the colors. They're nice.
Yours?
Yeah. You're over here by this out.
Reminds you of Ark? It's very different from Ark though, because you get to control the dinosaur yourself. Okay, well that's... I'm full. You guys eat any more?
I can.
I haven't done Dying Light. Would you recommend?
Zombie horror action. It's fun.
Okay, let's keep going to east, wherever that is. Well, we have the canyon here. So we need to somehow cross the canyon and then we can get up there. She gets chased by zombies, it's so I would probably react the same way though, too. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we have our pack of Allosauruses, and we can hopefully maybe kill something before the stream ends. Alright, we got stream raiders. And I can't stay up super, super late tonight, guys, because I do have work in the morning tomorrow. I do have to kind of limit a little bit how much, or at least, sorry, how long we're live for. We'll do this. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a certain area. The certain area that I'm thinking of is a hot spot for fighting. Roblox Dinosaur Simulator. Was that even good? Is Roblox? I've never actually played Roblox. Dude, I don't know, man. There's nothing like playing a game and you're in a dinosaur gang like this, though. It's like, it's wild. It is...
Pathways up ahead.
Okay. It is an exhilarating feeling, and nothing else in my life has ever come remotely close to, like, being in a gang like this and just messing around.
I miss it.
I'm trying to remember the name of the pond, and I can't remember it. It's north of Duos, if that helps. It's It's a lot like this. Really? Maybe I'll have to check it out then. Big chunky boy. I'm not super into space stuff, but I'd be down for trying it. Star Citizen. I've been recommended that a few times now, actually. Apparently it's, I feel like I've been told that game requires having to, control sticks to play properly.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly. To min-max it, at least.
Played without it.
Pulsar looked pretty interesting too, yeah. So Helgato, if I had to ask you, what are your top 5 favorite aircraft to fly in DCS, what would they be? You play with a mouse and keyboard, oh my god. But it feels cooler, okay. Oh god. C4, K50, Hind, JF17, and the A10. I think I might try out the A10 for next stream. A lot of people have mentioned the A10. I found the path. Is free with flaming cliffs? What does that mean?
Oh, it's a cliff.
Yeah. So guys, even though we grew to the next growth stage, we're still not quite as big as we could be. Yuka's doing some weird slidey stuff.
He has a scratch in his butt.
But I am 87% grown in this adult phase. Oh, okay, Tahiro, do you know if that's going on sale with the sale coming up? I'd have to purchase that. Okay, let's cross. Oh, you're going across the easy way, okay.
Easy way. Pathway's on the other side over here.
Yeah, easy way.
You're gonna have to cross these rocks anyway.
Do we though? No, because we gotta go this way. Gotta go more, northeast. Pretty sure. If you want the real Warthog experience, get the Charlie model. Oh, okay. Flaming Cliff is actually fun. Yeah, no, I mean, the fact that it already has the A10 in it is pretty appealing to me. Chances of us bumping into other dinosaurs in this canyon is pretty high. I think you can still walk in this game. I still, you know what? This game is kind of aged now, but it still looks really, really good in terms of the graphics. Yeah, there's a ramp back up over here. It's a pretty impressive aircraft. Okay.
What the hell did Yuka find?
I mean,
It's eating.
probably AI, if I had to guess. Maybe I'll open group chat. Play the FC3 aircraft with an Xbox controller? That sounds stressful. It actually bothers me that I cannot remember the name of this font.
Murky?
Oh, it's Murky! Yes, it's Murky. Oh, I feel like I've just, like, blocked out a lot of this game from my memory.
I barely just remembered it. Twins, Hidden, Murky, Geyser, or Hot Springs.
What's, the Herbie Hills, pond called? There's another name
Herbie
for it,
Hill?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it's called Hidden, isn't it?
Is it Hidden?
Yeah, 'cause
Right,
it's
there's Hidden and
by
there's
the mountain.
Secret. Right?
Yeah. Secret's the one that we grew with Paris.
Right. Break Mountain.
Herbie Hill.
Oop, pitched. Might be something here. The A10A is a very good alternative to get the gun nav experience out of the A10 without any of the fancy stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, keep your eyes peeled. There might be something here. I mean, thankfully as Allos, there's not much that can really outrun us. It's just if we get bamboozled, that's how we die. You could have eyes on something? I'm just gonna run in. Seem to see anything. Hey Rob, thank you so much for coming in with a raid. Welcome, welcome raiders. What are you up to? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. It's a raid party, absolutely. Okay, we gotta keep going east to get to Murky. Honestly, if we can even reach Murky, I'm gonna call that a successful stream, because that means we— oh god. Because that means we didn't die, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hey, Helgato, thank you so much again for coming in with the raid. If we can get one more shout out for Helgato on his way out, that would be amazing. Guys, again, great DCS streamer, real life Apache helicopter pilot. Check him out. He's a cool guy. Super chill. Okay. We're playing multiplayer shenanigans on your Farm Sim 22 server? Nice, nice. A little bit of a shipwreck, but I try. You're a great streamer. You're great. Your content's great. Helgato again. Thank you again. We'll catch you later, my dude. Catch you later. Is it Clivingstone? Livingstone? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And, yeah, Denny, if you're still in chat, or Binkenstein, if we could get a shout out for Rob, that'd be great too. Yeah, we're playing the Isle. It's a dinosaur game. You got it. We haven't actually touched this game in a really long time.
Couple months.
Yeah. Christopher is your name. Well, I'll try to remember that for next time. So unfortunately, with the way this game works, guys, is the map is very large in this game. It's a very large map, which is great. It's cool for exploration, lots of places you can go and visit. But unfortunately, due to the size of the map, sometimes it is a little hard to find other players, which is both a blessing and a curse. So if you're like us and you are a fully grown Allosaurus, you do want to bump into people, you do want to fight a little bit. But if you're a little juvenile, little baby, you know what? You could probably do without running into people. So it's there's a little bit of a fine balance between bumping into other players, but also having survivability. Oh, excuse me. Right on, what were you up to in Farm Sim? Usually find the Dango game. No, Dungeon Do. Dungeon Do, do you actually play this game as well? That's pretty cool. So what I actually learned the other day, which is pretty cool. So for those of you who are into the Isle and understand the game pretty well, apparently there are servers that are running older versions of the game that host servers where you can play on the maps that they never released. Like there was like a winter map or something that they removed. They also give you the ability to play with the very old dinosaurs that they removed from the game too, like the old skins and everything and models. Oh, so I'd be very interested to try that out at some point.
Yeah, I saw that gameplay from your favorite YouTuber.
Hmm.
It was back when I got hooked on the before I even have a PC.
Dungeon Do, who knows why they pulled anything in general? It's who knows? Did you actually, Tanner? The swamp? No way this is swamp. Really?
No.
It must be.
Maybe. Well, eastern swamp.
I feel like as 3 Allos, we can't take on an Acrocanthosaurus, right?
They're faster than us, but they're squishy.
Are they? Okay. I've never really played as one. Like maybe once.
I did a few times, remember? We should be able to bleed. You can bleed because I believe it has horrible bleed heal.
I think we have to go north from here, from what I remember.
Northeast.
Okay. That's so weird, Tanner. By the way, guys, you can break your leg in this game. And you can break your leg pretty easily just by going over a simple rock.
Little
That
tiny
is
hill.
definitely a thing in this game.
All these little rocks.
Oh, this game is so pretty. Like, it's definitely a little bit more dated now, but it's pretty. Oh, it is so rough, Dungeon Do. It is so rough. Believe me. Hey, the counselor. It's true. True story. The leg break for the... Yeah, the sound for the leg break literally sounds like you're biting into a Dorito chip. What was that? That was something else.
Calling for help? Sounds like a Serato.
Yeah, it's a Serato. Come kill. Come help kill. Does he want to die? It's a Maya! It's gonna die. It died. Oh, I bit it once. It was a juvie Maya. Aw. Oh, I killed it. Why was he making noise? What? That's so weird. Did he want to die?
I hate KOS.
Oh, Lee's gone. Bye! Oh, can you not sniff at all in the rain? Like, you can't even get the compass?
What?
In the rain, you can't even bring up the compass?
No, you gotta sniff for the compass.
No, I know, but... Not getting it. Yeah, Maya's are dead. Well, okay, you guys can say poor Myosaurus, but I mean, if he wasn't screaming and making noise, I would have never noticed him. That's his fault for, drawing attention to himself.
Velo.
Okay, that was the please spare me noise, yes, but we didn't even see them. We didn't even see it at all. Okay. Where we are, we gotta go... We're gonna go this way and up the mountain.
Correct.
Yes, Mother Dinosaur, Aquafox. You got that right. Does anyone in chat know what Allosaurus means in Latin? I personally think he wanted to die. There's no way you would make that much noise unless he wanted to die. Bald Dino? No. Looking for Murky. Papa Dino? No, I think it means other lizard or odd lizard, I think. I'm probably wrong though. It's hungry.
Yeah. Kinda, not that much. I'm more interested in not breaking my leg.
Oh! Up to the right a bit more. Hey, B Squad Leader! How's it going? Good to see you. Different lizard, yes. Oh, it's great. Oh, my bad. So big thing in this game is stamina management. Never want to be low on stamina. You always want to have enough that if you see a big scary T-Rex, you can still run away from it.
Or just have more stamina than the other person.
Yeah. Convex you? Do they, Bander? Do they? Now, there's no official map for the game. There is a third-party map that you can use in a separate browser, but I'm just trying to find this location through memory because I've played this game so much I practically lived here.
You're right.
Yes. Oh, is that Murky? Oh shoot, look at that. That's pretty good. Well, howdy doody, we got here. Ooh, Beast Bud later. I'm so sorry for your loss. So we are 90% grown. We're still not quite fully grown as an adult. Is there anyone here? Is that someone in the water or is that a bush?
I think it's a bush.
Bush. That might have been a hitch. I don't know if that was because of the lightning, though.
I think it was the lightning, I didn't get a hitch.
Baldness. Oh, gotcha, kitty. Gotcha. Well, I just learned something then. Maybe let's visit Herbie Hill, see if there's anything there.
Heard.
I remember if any of this. Oh, yeah, that's swimmable. Let's go and break our legs on that hill. That's like my favorite thing to do.
The hill coming up.
What's the dino then that has the really distinct bone crown with the spikes and it headbutts stuff? Pachycephalosaurus? Oh, that's a cloaca. Oh, dear God, Candlejack. That's some lightning. How well can you guys see the stuff on the screen right now?
Decent. Getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark in game. Alright, it's Leg Break City here. I don't think I've ever seen more broken legs than on this hill. God. I will say one of the things that they did really, really well with this game was the lightning. The lightning and thunder are phenomenal.
Bougie.
I feel like I'm gonna die. It's very steep. This is like much more steep than I'm comfortable with. Okay, almost at the bottom. There we go. Pond. It's raining and I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
The pond. Tanner, we don't. We don't see that DLC ever. Oh, I think it's just over here. Maybe? Oh, it's here. Hello, dinosaurs! Where you be? Ah! Oh my god. I don't think there's anyone here. That's endgame stuff. Yeah, spoilers, Tanner. Come on. Oh my goodness, no way! Ross Mom! Ross Mom, thank you so much for coming in with the party of 94. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. How are you all doing? It's so good to see you. Thank you, thank you. I'm assuming... I don't even need to ask you. I'm already assuming you were playing DCS and you were flying a Russian aircraft of some sort. You are a rant connoisseur. Oh, does it still say ranting on my stream title?
Rant.
Oh dear. I thought I updated it, but it's fine. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming in here. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is the dinosaur game. For part of it, did a bit of everything today. Well, tell us more about it. What else did you fly today? And guys, here is a shout out for Ross Mom. Guys, Ross Mom is like, from what I understand, the end-all be-all pilot of Russian aircraft on DCS. If you guys want to learn any of the Russian aircraft that is in the game, go and check out their stream. They are so good to learn from. They are fantastic and amazing, and yeah, Russ Mom, especially with all the advice you were giving me last stream while I was playing the MiG-21. I appreciate you. Thank you. Comrade, Commissar Ross has led us to victory, straight to the top of the gremlin with him. I played Microsoft Flight Sim. Nice, nice. Did some flying boat stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty all-rounded stream. Well, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Allosaurus. I play DCS every Tuesday. We play a lot of simulation games. Tonight we are playing the Isle, which is a dinosaur survival game. Right now I am playing as the Allosaurus, which is a cute little dinosaur here. He eats meat. He's a meat eater. And we're looking for dinosaurs to kill. But depending on what's over this hill, we might actually swap to another game and or end stream, because it seems like a lot of people aren't really online right now for this game. So we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in and raiding. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm running around in fuel jet. Fossil fuels? Oh dear, I'm stuck? Uh-oh. 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 That was scary. Lumberhacks, thank you for the follow. And Jeff, thank you for the follow too. Yeah, well, Ross, I'm really happy to hear your stream went well. I appreciate the raid so much. Thank you, thank you. You're an absolute sweetheart. Have I seen the apple raptor and grape dactyl? Those don't sound like actual dinosaurs.
The apple raptor and the grape dactyl.
Those don't sound like dinosaurs to me.
Apple and grapes.
So we're going to a known drinking spot of herbivores, so we'll see if there's anything down here. Wait, Jeff, you didn't know? Jeff, come on. Oh, then no, I wouldn't know of them. This is DCS minus 160 million years. Okay, so this is a hot spot for herbivores. So we'll see if we find any. Y'all are wild people. Yeah, let's head up this hill, see if there's anything that we can kill. I just heard a velociraptor.
You?
Yeah. Yeah, the horrible thing is it's like pitch dark, it's nighttime, I can barely see a single thing. So if I do run into something, I don't have a lot of room to assess what's happening. Rasmus, have you ever heard of the Isle? Seems pretty quiet. Well, what do you know? No one's on Herbie Hill.
Oh.
You think your sister plays it? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, are you guys okay if we swap to Power Wash Sim? We've kind of searched the map and we've kind of had difficulties finding people to kill.
There is one more spot.
Where?
Docks.
Oh, no. We're not going to docks. Screw docks. That's toxic. I cannot handle docks. Can you play as a Carnotaurus? Absolutely. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Cracklejacks. Yeah, Power Wash is super chill. I think we're gonna swap to that.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool, White. Moon, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Rasmum, we were talking about what aircraft I was gonna fly next for DCS, and I was thinking the A-10. What are your thoughts on that? Wait, didn't you say you didn't like the A-10 the last time I was chatting with you? Where are your Herosaurus homies at? Ooh, you know what? There are some Herosauruses in this game. We're just not playing as them right now. Probably a twins.
Did you hear that?
Oh! I did.
Sound like a Juby Allo.
Was it this way?
Yeah.
Let's go kill something before we leave. Yeah, he made noise. He's gonna die. He's in this direction. I don't know how steep this hill is, though.
Or see a broken
This is
victim.
he either wants to die or this is bait. Either way, I'm coming in hot. Yeah, there's food down here. There's something down here. Where are you? Can you guys see on stream right now? Is it bright enough at night? There are many more. Oh. He made noise, he's gonna die. Yeah, literally. His friend is also calling behind us. Oh, is that what happened? This way.
Yes.
He's gonna die. A10 is not the problem, it's its fans. Oh. Does it have a lot of fanboys? Like, what do you mean?
Tango bird.
Down here. This boy gonna heckin' learn a lesson about making noise, boys. They're awfully underpowered. I think he's actually at docks, though. So, Ralph's mom, before I started playing simulation games, this was the main game that I actually streamed for a very long time, believe it or not. A bitch is gonna die. Yeah. What?
You dead.
Oh, you killed him already? Wait, where was he?
Right here.
Oh, nuts. Oh. Oh, that was fun. Huh. Yeah, so I think we're gonna swap over to Power Wash Sim. Just because as it gets later, so a lot of the people who play the Isle are based in America, and as we go in through the night, there's less and less players online, and there's less and less chance of us running into people and murdering them. So we're gonna move on to some chill vibes.
Looks like 6 more people just hopped on.
No, Poggy, they're leaving. They're leaving. Retirement, how you doing?
As the bigger dino.
Have I flown the... How do I pronounce that? Is it the Grak or the Gratch? Because if not, then straight through the Gulag. What?
The grot.
I've never flown it. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna swap to Power Wash Sim. Yuka, thank you so much for joining us, by the way. I really appreciate you joining us. Hope you had fun. I'm surprised you didn't die, based off of what you were telling us. Power Wash Sim. Okay.